Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who video. Today we're going to be discussing the future of the show, our upcoming Christmas special, officially revealed, and a whole host of other Doctor Who-y things. So strap yourselves in, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, like, share the video, it really helps me out a lot. Also, if you fancy becoming a channel member, feel free to do so. You can find that link in the description. There's commentaries for all my fan films on there, and I'm releasing a little cinema vlog of when we went to watch The Empire of Death, exclusively for members of this channel. So yeah, go and check that stuff out. Now that Season 1 has come to its conclusion, the Doctor Who it's not really a spin-off, the behind-the-scenes show Unleashed has also reached its conclusion. But don't worry, don't go anywhere, because Unleashed is confirmed for a second series on BBC Three and BBC iPlayer, once again presented by Stephen Powell. I mean, we kind of already knew this because they shot Seasons 1 and 2 kind of back-to-back, so this has been on the cards for a while, but it's nice to have official confirmation. Anyway, we'll move on to our second story of the day, the ratings for Doctor Who, the overnights. So once again, I'll do my weekly reminder. This is purely the people that watched on actual television, not including iPlayer, on Saturday overnight. This isn't the people that stayed up to watch it on Friday, or the people that watched it in the cinema. This viewing figure, which we're about to get, is purely the overnights on Saturday. I've got a bunch of other videos on the channel breaking down viewing figures, so if there is any confusion or you want to know more, or there's a video where I go through the entire series, like views and ratings, go and check those out. But The Legend of Ruby Sunday got 2.02 million, and Empire of Death got 2.25 million, which, yeah, that's an increase. This is good. What's bizarre is this series, the viewing figures have basically stayed consistent throughout the entire thing. I think we started with like 3 million and now we're slightly dipping to 2 million, but like comparatively to other seasons, it's stayed relatively consistent, which is nice. We still don't know the viewing figures worldwide because Disney Plus are very strange about the way they like release things, so we probably won't know that for quite a while. Also, I assume we'll get data on the cinemas and how many people bought tickets relatively soon. When I went to watch, the cinema that I was in was basically full, and yeah, there were loads of people there, so I'll be interested to see how that went down and how that correlates to these viewing figures. If you want to see my review, that's also up on the channel, but yeah, it's been a weird one because a lot of casual fans, or like for example my family who do tune in most weeks, really seem to enjoy the finale, but the fandom and the people that had been obsessively theorising like myself seem to have left it a little bit underwhelmed. So that's, yeah, interesting. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the finale and whether you'd consider yourself like an obsessive fan or a fan or not really a fan but a casual viewer, because yeah, I think it's a very interesting reaction which I didn't necessarily expect. But the big news, Doctor Who, Christmas Day, BBC One. I mean, the BBC One schedule for Christmas Day is absolutely stacked. We've got Gavin and Stacey, Outnumbered, Doctor Who, a Wallace and Gromit film around that time from Netflix that I think is also going to be on BBC One. It's basically like we've time travelled back to 2008, which was a brilliant year for television. Joy to the World is a Doctor Who episode written by Stephen Moffat, former showrunner and writer of Boom, and guest starring Nicola Coughlan. I'm just going to say right off the bat, it is so exciting that Stephen Moffat is going to be writing this Christmas special. He has written some of my favourite Christmas episodes, favourite episodes of Doctor Who in general, and obviously Russell's been writing a lot. He's a fantastic writer as well, but it's nice to change things up. So yeah, I'm intrigued and excited for what Stephen Moffat has to bring us this Christmas. This article from TV Zone talks about Nicola's various other roles. I mean, I know her as Claire from Derry Girls, and she's absolutely fantastic in that. I haven't seen Bridgerton myself, but I've been informed that she's fantastic in Bridgerton. So yeah, she is a big guest star, and I'm pretty sure she was in the Barbie movie. So point being, she's a very famous actress, and yeah, this is good stunt casting. It kind of reminds me of Catherine Tate. Like, obviously, I was too young to process what was going on in 2006, but this is giving the vibes of The Runaway Bride, where you get like a very big comedic actress to come in and she'll get in the audiences, she'll get in the views, and hopefully provide us with some laughs. But not just laughs, there's also the emotional side to the performances I'm sure will be there as well. Joining Doctor Who, Nicola says, I'm excited to join the Whoniverse under the leadership of the inimitable Russell T Davies. I've been a fan of Ncuti Gatwa for some time, and getting to share the screen with him as the Doctor has been an absolute joy. They keep using this word joy. I'm putting money on it now. Her character is going to be called Joy. I mean, we know from Unleashed as well that there's something to do with, I think, Mount Everest in this episode, so I don't really have any theories. I think this is just going to be a one-off fun tale of the Doctor travelling alone because he's not lost Ruby, but Ruby's not his full-time companion anymore. Speaking of full-time companions though, I'm sure you are all aware by now, but Vara de Seethu will be playing our new companion. We don't actually have a name for her. I think there's been rumours of her having a B name, a name that begins with a B, but I don't know. What's next for Doctor Who? Well, who better than to listen to the voice of that... Oh, I messed that up. Listen to the voice of Russell T Davies. This is a clip from the official Doctor Who podcast, where Russell tells us what to expect next year.
Russell T Davies.
Also, slightly off topic, but it's nice to see Crystal D back on the official Doctor Who podcast. I don't think she'll be there weekly, but we can only hope.
So, that's the end of the series. Now, dear Xmas, thank you for sticking with it, but it doesn't stop there. It goes on. We have a Christmas special coming.
So yeah, this is the Christmas special, Joy to the World, written by Stephen Moffat. Oh, exciting. And yeah, as I say, it's definitely a pun. Joy is the companion for the episode.
I absolutely can tell you that Ruby Sunday has not finished her story. Millie Gibson's coming back. That's not a spoiler, that's an absolute fact. We're very excited.
I wonder how many episodes Millie's going to be in of Series 2. I mean, I don't know why Ruby left so early. I don't want to buy into any of the press rumours about Millie Gibson or whatever, because I think this is the plan. I mean, if you look at the scripts and stuff, it's all building to Ruby's parents, and once that's revealed, it makes narrative sense for her to leave. But yeah, I hope Ruby's in quite a few episodes.
Christmas is mad and brilliant, exciting. I can tell you that the story as we go into 2025 of Ruby's family is not quite at an end. There's more revelations to come.
So, is that revelations about Ruby's family? Because I mean, it might just be the way he's talking, but it made it sound like that's actually about Ruby's family herself, which, that's intriguing, because do we not have the full picture? Maybe we are going to get answers as to why it keeps bloody snowing, or who Ruby's dad is. I mean, that was answered in the episode, but we never saw him. Maybe there's more to it. I know a lot of people were feeling a bit underwhelmed at the actual reveal of Ruby's parents, but yeah, I don't know, that sounds like maybe there's more to it than initially meets the eye.
Why was Mrs. Flood standing on a rooftop?
That's a good question.
Those pronouncements. All I can say is you are literally in for the ride of a lifetime. Please come back.
Don't worry, Russell, we will be back. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I want to know more about Mrs. Flood as well. She is, yeah, it's an intriguing plot thread. I really can't decide between she's sort of evil and a bit mental, or she's lovely but a little bit creepy. In terms of Millie's involvement in Season 2, we've actually got a preview clip from one of our recent Unleashed episodes, so I will admit, I have seen the first 10 seconds of this. It might only be a short clip, I think, yeah, it's 20 seconds long, but I'll give you my reaction.
Everyone, just stay inside, call your friends, your family, and just tell them to stay indoors, alright?
Sorry, love. Who put you in charge?
Oh, go and get some fresh air, bitch, and see what happens.
3 people in this town is fighting evil. There's good stuff to come. There's really crucial stories for Ruby to come and her family.
So yeah, he said it there again. It does sound like there's more to come with Ruby and her family. This isn't the end for the Sunday family story. And I mean, she got the call saying that they found her dad at the end. So maybe there is a lot more to this, and what seemingly is a little bit of an underwhelming ending isn't actually going to be as underwhelming in retrospect.
Family hasn't finished yet. That will all make sense when you see it, so more to come.
I mean, it was short but sweet. That little clip looked quite fun. I think, if I remember correctly, there were filming photos from that. I think Ruby, minor spoiler warning here, skip ahead 20 seconds if you don't want any spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything major, just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that scene is Ruby on a date with her new boyfriend, and then obviously it looks like a monster or an alien or something's attacking, but yeah, intriguing stuff. That does bring us to the end of today's video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You know the drill. This channel has, it's been going mental recently, and thank you all so much for all the support. I could not appreciate it anymore. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.